name's Colin Brown. I teach 6th grade science at Fruitport Middle School. This is a program to conserve and help boost salmon populations in Lake Michigan. What we do is we end up getting eyed-up eggs in November, and we let them develop, and we feed them, and we check water quality, and until they're at a stage where we think they're very healthy, viable, where they can go out into the ecosystem and survive. And hopefully what they're going to do is get back out into the lake and join the salmon population. I don't know how many of them have seen a sac fry before or seen a salmon egg before, and you know, if I was in 6th grade, I would have never saw that because I was not a fisherman. And so hopefully, if nothing else, it gives them a little bit of exposure to their ecosystem and what's around them, and hopefully it spurs them on a little bit and gives them something to look forward to. We also had kick nets or kick scenes that they used, and that was to test for macroinvertebrates, which are insect larvae. And hopefully what we can do is take the data they collected today back to the classroom and get an overall idea of, was the river a healthy river, depending on what kind of insect larvae are in the water. So what they did is they built these nets 2 weeks ago after school, and they brought them out and put them in the current, and somebody in front kicks the ground, stirs up the sediment, and it floats with the current into the net. They bring the net out and they see if they can identify any living critters in there. So what they're keeping track of is water quality and any macroinvertebrates that they find. What we want to do with that data is take it back into the classroom, and we won't do it with just these 14 kids, but we'll use all of our team, which is about a little over 100 students, and we'll look at the data and see, was it a good place to release? Should we release in this place next year? We'll determine whether the water was suitable for salmon, suitable for the fish, and hopefully it's a good place. So we'll see. Yeah, we talked about we did 2 days after school where we talked about respecting the environment, not trampling over the native vegetation and trying to disturb the stream too much, because in one of our ecosystem units earlier in the year we talked about human impact and the role it plays. Well, what I hope to do is help them realize the importance of their ecosystem and where they live.
I'm Adam Shepard with the Muskegon Sport Fishing Association. I'm an active board member. 2 summers ago, Mr. Brown come to us asking for help with his salmon in the classroom to get them started, which he gave us a proposal. It was brought to us by another board member from Reese Puffer High School, which is Drew Morris, who also does salmon in the classroom, which it was a no-brainer. We approved it unanimously. Got him started, got him set up with his tank, his compressor and everything. And I just came down today to witness it because I have not been around one of these yet.
The funding came from the Muskegon Sports Fishing Association, and I just wrote a grant to their president, and they took a look at it, and they granted me $1,000 to start this do the startup process and get the tank and the chiller and the lights and everything and the filter that had to go with that. So. We do have a website. The easiest way to get there is if you Google salmon at Fruitport Middle School. You'll get there. It's the first link. It's Mr. Brown's Salmon, and we've taken video of the eggs and of the sac fry, and we do a lot with the data. We do data collection on the tank. We've done a lot with pictures and keeping pictures, kind of a photo journal as the year has gone on, and there's a lot of information there.